Hello everybody, my name is Benji, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a little bit of an update video, just kinda to recap on a couple of things that have been happening, and just give a little bit of an update again, because it's been a long time since I've done anything live, and I miss it. I miss it a lot. But essentially, for any of you who are new to the channel and have come here for my Dyson Sphere program or Mindustry content that I've been doing intermittently while I've not been streaming, first of all, thank you for being here. It means a lot that you're here. It means a lot that, like, everybody is here, because I really appreciate you guys. I wouldn't be here without you being here. So you being here makes all the difference, I promise. But anyway, with that said, a lot of things have happened in the time that I've been uploading Dyson Sphere and Mindustry, and for those of you that are new, I feel like I should mention that. I recently graduated from my undergraduate program. I have a Bachelor of Science in Physics from a college in West Virginia, and I moved on to a master's program for aerospace engineering at a rather large college. And it has been a hell of a transition. Number one, undergrad to master's and doctorate program is a very rough transition. A lot more work than I was expecting, and I'm still getting used to it. Number two, going from a degree in physics to a degree in engineering has also been a change, because engineers do things a lot differently than physicists do. A lot of new notation, a lot of new programs, a lot of new coding, which I never have really done extensively before. And it's just been a bit of a rough transition. I've been making it, I've been doing good. I recently just finished a 2-page grant proposal, so hopefully I can get that approved by my advisor and submitted and get money for doing what I'm doing. In addition to that, I moved out of my parents' place, so I'm now self-sufficient. I have 2 jobs. One job through the college that pays my entirety of my tuition. The only thing I have to pay is college stipends and fees, which is significantly cheaper than, paying the entirety of tuition. And in addition to that, I have a part-time job working at a movie theater, just like I used to, in the evenings after class to make up the missing money for groceries or fun things like video games. So in addition to having class and adjusting to that, I've also been working a lot, which is why you haven't seen a whole bunch of me, or a whole lot of me. I've tried to keep uploads pretty consistent with the every other day schedule, but obviously sometimes I fall behind on my editing or my recording, or I get burnt out on games like Mindustry, and a lot of Dyson Sphere has been coming out because I got addicted. But now that Dyson Sphere is wrapping up, Mindustry is going to be back on the menu, as well as a couple of other little side projects I've been eyeing, like tutorials and so on and so forth. But in the process of becoming self-sufficient and moving and getting these jobs, my apartment does not have Ethernet, at least not stable Ethernet. My apartment is essentially wired incorrectly, and I discovered that when I had a Best Buy Geek Squad technician come out to check my computer and make sure that it wasn't software or hardware on my end, and it would be an easy fix, but no, it's on the company's end, the internet provider's end, and we all know how dealing with internet providers can be. So I'm currently waiting on one of their technicians to come out. They're supposed to contact me this week and give me an update on that and when they're going to be here. So hopefully that'll be fixed soon and I can get back to streaming. Which brings me to the future of content on the channel and the future of what's going to be happening with me and streams and topics and everything like that. I have a couple of ideas for that. So I'm going to switch over to my Steam page here. and we can see all my games over here. So number 1, I'll address the elephant in the room, Resident Evil. Resident Evil is 100% gonna still be on the docket. I'm gonna finish up Ada's storyline with Resi 4 and finish up whatever else is happening with Resi 4. Then we're gonna move on to Resi 7, Biohazard, and Resi 8, Village, which I've heard are very, very different from the tank-controlled 4 and the third-person 2 and 3. In addition to that, Resident Evil 4 is getting a remake, so when the Resi 4 remake comes out, I will be getting that, and I will be playing that. The next topic for streams, I made an entire video about with the What the Doc update. That is going to be Subnautica Below Zero. So is my Spotify still playing? Good. So with the What the Doc update, we got a whole bunch of cool stuff with the ability to do challenge runs. So I am going to be doing a challenge run for Subnautica Below Zero. That's another topic. I'm going to be holding off on Satisfactory for a while, just because there's really not much else for me to do. The only other thing that I can do in Satisfactory Update 6 right now would be to tear down and rebuild my weapons factory, and to be honest, I just don't really feel like it. I don't feel like going through the trouble of tearing down an entire factory, restocking my trains, and just, I don't feel like it. The Season 1 has been going for 2 years at this point, right? Yeah, 2 years. We started with Update 4 back in 2020 or early 2021, one of the two. It has been a long time that season has been going. I think that it is time to make an official ending, launch the final tier of the space elevator, and move on from Satisfactory until there's going to be an Update 7. But depending on how big Update 7 is, it might be time to say goodbye to Satisfactory until 1.0 comes out. And then I can do a fresh playthrough, fresh mind, fresh everything, give myself some space from it for a while, and get back to it with 1.0 once that comes out. Sometime in late 2023, I believe, is when Coffee Stain is currently looking at. Factorio is an idea that I've had for streams, specifically modded Factorio, but I started a Crastorio 2 run and I got overwhelmed. It's complex and I've never been great at Factorio, so I dropped it. So Factorio is going to be off the docket. Don't Starve Together is still getting tons of attention from the development team over at Klei, and I am kind of missing it, so Don't Starve Together might be something that comes back with Chaos 6. I'll try to leave a link to his Twitch down in the description if you want to go check him out. He's a really good IRL friend of mine, so that's an idea for streams. And then my last big idea for streams is Hollow Knight. I haven't even started Hollow Knight on my PC, which is why I have 0 achievements at all. But I really want to look into connecting my controller to my computer, getting it working properly through Steam, and then downloading a couple of mods. That way we can do a Hollow Knight randomizer run. I am horrible at Hollow Knight. I am horrible at platformer games. But, and here's the big but, I think it would be hilarious for us to try a randomizer and just kind of see how that goes. So that's essentially the big ideas that I have. Another game I've been eyeing a little bit is Dishonored and Dishonored 2, because I got them both on sale. And I've heard that they're very, very good games. I have a couple of hours in Dishonored, but most of that was just AFK, because I started playing and then I got sick and then I took a nap, so that's like where 7 of the hours went on that one. And then I do still have Doom 2016, Doom 3, all the stuff, so that's another idea. You can tell me which one is your favorite in the comments or over on my Discord channel. So to recap on the stream front of things, Resident Evil 4, 7, Village, and the 4 remake once it comes out. Dishonored is a bit of an idea. The major idea is Below Zero Challenge Run and Hollow Knight Randomizer, with a possibility of Don't Starve Together with Chaos 6. And then possibly a return to Astroneer. I guess I should include an honorable mention for Astroneer, because it's fun. Now, in terms of videos, like I said, I've been really heavy on Dyson Sphere program, but like I said as well, I've finished the series. It's fully recorded, so no need for it anymore. Factorio, not something I want to make videos of. Mindustry V7 actually has a release date. So V7 is going to be releasing on November 11th, 2022. That's a solid release date from Anuk, however you say it, the developer. So V7 is going to be something I will be making videos for, in addition to a return to Exogenesis, because while I am burnt out, I think I can start to get back into it, and I think that would be a fun time to get back into. So, Mindustry V7 and Mindustry Exogenesis are both ideas. Planet Crafter is going to be getting an update toward the end of October. It's going to have a lot of lore, and they are full steam ahead on working on the 1.0. So, while I would love to do a video when the update comes out, however, I might hold off and wait until the 1.0 release of Planet Crafter, just to not spoil things too much for myself. I did that with Subnautica by watching videos, and I knew where everything was, and I don't really want to do that with Planet Crafter. It's the closest feeling game to Subnautica that I've ever experienced, so I really want to keep that unspoiled for myself. So that one might not be making a direct return as soon as the update comes out. So, sorry about that, but that's kind of how that's going to go. Now, Slime Rancher just got Slime Rancher 2 released. So, oh, wait a minute. Early access. See, I was under the impression Slime Rancher 2 was finished. That kind of negates what I was about to say. I was about to say I might play Slime Rancher, and I might play Slime Rancher anyway. Now that it's been a while, I've gotten used to recording, I know how it works now. It'll flow a lot better if I try to record it for videos. And I think it would be a fun game to really get into and take my time with, because I was not taking my time with it when I tried to record it last time. So that's an idea that I had, and then Slime Rancher 2 obviously is another idea that's out there. Other than that, I'll just kind of flash my games list here, but I don't really have a whole ton of other stuff that I'm super interested. Well, with the exception of one thing. Portal Reloaded. Oh, I gotta talk about this too. Sorry. Portal Reloaded. Portal Reloaded is a mod, and it adds a third portal that is an alternate time dimension portal. And that sounds like it would fry my brain. So, yeah, see? So, this might be something that I can make videos on, or if you guys want to see a stream of this, feel free to let me know. And then finally, last but not least, Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim. I'm not going to show my actual birthday. That's close enough. Dead by Daylight Dating Simulator is something that Supreme Being 8 has suggested to me and that I've seen floating around. And Supreme, he is the oldest subscriber of the channel, essentially, minus, you know, IRL friends from before I even started recording and streaming. He's a wonderful moderator, a good friend, as I consider him. Just like a lot of my subscribers, a lot of the interactive ones, I consider you guys legit friends. I hope you know that. But he recommended me this game, and it looks ridiculous. It's based on Dead by Daylight, an asymmetric multiplayer horror game where you run away from a killer, and the entire thing is just romance iconic Dead by Daylight killers. That's literally all it is. It's a dating simulator for homicidal maniacs. It doesn't get much better than that. So Dead by Daylight dating simulator is going to be a Halloween special for the channel. I think I'm gonna put something in the description about this because it's at the end of the video, but it's a really big announcement. Like, this is confirmed. Myself and my girlfriend are going to be playing this game on Saturday, October 29th, I think it is. I don't want to nail down a time yet, depending on what happens that weekend. But as it stands right now, girlfriend is going to be visiting me that week. Or weekend, rather. And because of that, and because of Halloween being right there, we're going to play Dead by Daylight Dating Simulator and live stream it, assuming my internet is fixed. And if it's not, we might just push through and deal with it. So yeah, that's a huge announcement. That's fully and entirely confirmed, by the way. So, yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much all that I wanted to talk about. Just kind of ideas for streams in the future, ideas for what's to come, where I've been, why I haven't been as engaged as I was, and just kind of an explanation of what to expect for the future. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, but without further ado, adios, sayonara, au revoir, hasta la vista, das vidania, wiedersehen, ciao, and goodbye. Please have yourselves all a fantastic rest of your day. Get some sleep if you need to. Don't forget to stay hydrated. This video is in the bag, and I will see you guys in the next one. Also, quick shout out for the music today. I was not using Neovi, I was using I'm Kibitz's Spotify playlist. So there's a link to that in the description as well. Later, y'all.